Look around you. It's now 2025 and you're exactly where you were last year. Scrolling through social media, watching people younger than you build wealth, launch successful businesses, and live the life you dreamed about. Every morning you wake up to the same alarm clock and drag yourself to the same job and tell yourself one day things will be different. But let's be honest, you're tired of waiting, tired of watching others succeed while you're standing still, tired of consuming endless content about success while feeling stuck in the same place. And most importantly, you're tired of people telling you it takes 10 years to build the life you want. Here's the truth. In 2025, you don't need 10 years. You can compress that decade into just 6 months. And no, this isn't just some get-rich-quick scheme. This is about understanding how the rules of success have fundamentally changed. Think about this. Just in the past month, I've seen 2 complete beginners go from $0 to $700,000 a month in just 9 months. This past year, we've seen a 20-some-year-old with no tech background build a SaaS around looks maxing and made $10 million within just a short period of time. I mean, name another 20-year-old kid making $10 million. Tons of former employees and teachers have quit their jobs and built 6-figure coaching businesses in less than half a year by using platforms like Skool. The old rules of success are dead. Put in your 10 years is outdated advice from people who have succeeded in a different era. In 2025, technology and AI and access to information has changed everything. What used to take a decade can now be done in months, if you understand how to leverage the right systems. But here's what's interesting. When most people hear this, they nod their heads and understand the concept, but then they go right back to their slow, traditional path. Why is this? Because they're afraid to invest in themselves, afraid to take risks, and afraid to put themselves out there. So before we go any further, we need to address the biggest obstacle holding you back: your programming. Think about it. From the moment you entered school, you were programmed with ideas about success that simply don't work in 2025. Get good grades, go to college, get a stable job, take time, don't rush, success takes decades, follow the rules, don't break things, play it safe. School trained you to be rewarded for perfection, for following instructions, for taking tests on predetermined schedule. But in the real world, especially in 2025, that same programming is killing your chances of success. In school, if you finish a test in 20 minutes instead of given the hour, you sit and wait. In business, speed wins. In school, helping others is called cheating. In business, it's called networking and collaboration. In school, you follow a set path. In business, you create your own. The most successful people in 2025 aren't the ones who follow the traditional path. They're the ones who understood that school taught them to be employees, not entrepreneurs. They're the ones who were willing to unlearn these limiting beliefs and embrace a new way of thinking. Just look at the most successful companies right now. They're not run by people who waited their turn or followed the traditional path. They're run by people who are willing to break the rules, move fast, and create their own path to success. Let's break down exactly how you can compress time and achieve your goals faster than you ever thought possible. There are 4 core principles you need to understand. First is the power of proximity. In 2025, information is everywhere. You can learn anything on YouTube, right? Wrong. Information without context is useless. What you need is transformation, not just information. Look at any successful person in any field. They all have one thing in common. They didn't try to figure out everything alone. They found someone who had already achieved what they wanted and learned directly from them. Second is controlled chaos. The most successful entrepreneurs understand that speed beats perfection. Look at Mark Zuckerberg's famous quote: "Move fast and break things." But here's what most people don't understand. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means making calculated moves quickly. The most successful companies in 2025 have one rule: learn fast, implement faster. No waiting around for perfection, no endless planning. They test, learn, and adjust in real time. Third is designing your environment. Your environment will either accelerate your success or hold you back. Look at your current environment, the people around you, the people you spend time with, the content you consume, the habits you've built. Ask yourself this: is this an environment designed for rapid growth? Fourth is strategic positioning. In 2025, attention is the new currency. But here's what most people don't understand. You don't need millions of followers to make millions of dollars. You need the right eyes on your content. If you truly look at the most successful people in their industry and you analyze, they're positioning themselves precisely where their target audience already is. Now that I've shared these 4 principles, here's what I call the implementation framework. This is the exact framework that's helped countless of people you look up to or see on social media. The first 30 days is focused on acquiring a skill. Choose one high income skill, then find a mentor or join a program. After, start implementing immediately. During this phase, you need to be laser focused. No distractions, no side projects, just pure skill acquisition and implementation. Too many people try to learn multiple skills at once. That's why it takes them 10 years instead of 6 months. Days 30 to 60 will be tailored to market testing. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to make a video on how I would test an offer with less than $200. Then become hyper clear on your ideal prospect, your ICP, and try to gather as many leads as possible. Start offering your services by DMs, email, or cold calling, but oftentimes your first customer is within your first to third degree connections. Most people are too shy to ask the people around them. If that's you, then I'm going to be honest, you're going to have a hard time. Then you will get real feedback, and from your feedback, you will make adjustments quickly because speed is key. This is where most people fail. They spend months or years preparing, but never actually test their skills in the real market. In 2025, the market moves too fast for perfectionism. So days 60 to 180, scale and systems is your priority. This is where you will build processes, automate what works, and remove what doesn't. This is where the magic happens. Once you have a skill and market validation, that's the time to scale. But scaling isn't about working harder, it's about building systems that work for you. But right now, you're probably thinking, I don't have the money for mentorship, I don't have the time, I'm not ready yet. So let's address each one of these. So let's start with obvious, money. If you can't afford high-level mentorship, try finding someone local or online who's already achieved what you want and offer to work for them for free. Every successful person needs help with their business. Offer value first, don't just expect to take. But if you can't even do that, find 2 to 3 people doing the thing you want to do and shadow and study them from how they got started to what they're doing now and reverse engineer. But remember, action coupled with reflection is the best teacher. Next is time. You don't need more time, you need better focus. Most people waste 80% of their day on activities that don't move the needle. Cut out the noise, design your environment for success, and you'll be amazed on what you can achieve in just 6 months. Lastly is the mental blockade of not feeling ready. This is just fear disguised as preparation. Nobody feels 100% ready. The key is to start before you feel ready and learn as you go. It's like jumping off the diving board for the first time. These are the battle-tested principles that are working right now in 2025's economy. But here's the thing. This isn't going to be easy. Compressing 10 years into just 6 months requires sacrifices. You're going to have to cut out distractions, redesign your environment, invest in yourself, take calculated risks, move fast and break things. And on top of that, building systems. But what you need to do is ask yourself this: what's the alternative? Another year watching others succeed while you stay stuck? I know that was the case for me. Another year of dreaming about what could be instead of making it happen. The choice is yours. Right now, you have 2 options. Keep doing what you've been doing or take action today. The opportunity is there. The framework is there. The only question is, are you ready to compress time and achieve in 6 months what others take 10 years to accomplish? If you're serious about compressing time and achieving your goals faster, there's a free resource waiting for you in the description below. It's a step-by-step implementation guide that breaks down everything we covered today. You can find it down below. Remember, time is the only resource you can't get back. Every day you wait is another day you're choosing the slow path to success. The decision is yours, so choose wisely.